Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Sports and More podcast. I am your host, Eddie Morelos. Today is Sunday, July 25th, and we are on location. This is the second time we're on location. We are in the big metropolis of Lawrenceburg, New Mexico, here for the 12th annual Jessie Darnell 3-on-3 basketball tournament. And we have one of the organizers with us already, Ace.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yeah, we got Jamie Diaz. We didn't have her on the last time. We had DJ Saucedo on, who was running around. But Jamie, welcome.
Thank you.
I just gotta say, very impressed already. It's been amazing.
Thank you.
First of all, tell us a little bit about the weeks leading up to this tournament.
Well, we had a lot less weeks this year than we usually do. We usually start in February for a June or July tournament, and this year with COVID and all, we got a late notice, so the last few weeks have been hectic. Let's just say we got our shirts on Thursday and our trophies in on Friday.
Wow.
Just in time.
Just right on the nick of time. And Ace, you got a shirt there?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
I
got hooked up.
What did you think about whenever you walked into the gym today?
It was crazy, you know, just seeing the amount of people, the handwritten brackets.
How about the infamous handwritten brackets?
The handwritten brackets.
If it was up to me, we wouldn't have all that, but that's DJ's deal.
Now, here's the thing, though. Eddie said he had a statue. We went earlier for breakfast. That wasn't his statue. That wasn't his statue.
I just said there was a statue here. Right?
He thought he was Al Bundy with the whole. No. He's lying. He's lying, folks. He's lying. He doesn't have a statue. He's got a nameplate. He got a nameplate.
Anyways, cousin, again, great job.
Thank you.
You know, one of the touches that I really enjoy is the pictures.
All the picture person.
Yeah, and you know what? There was this board right behind us, right behind Ace there, and I grabbed that because it was on the floor over there. So I decided to pick it up and use it as a backdrop. And then I just happened to notice right in the middle of that poster board,
it has this picture.
The legend.
Of course.
It's got his
He looks
picture.
good right there too.
It was a skinny Eddie, maybe.
10 years ago. But it'll work.
Yeah. Cousin, so how many teams?
100.
And this was a record, right?
Yes, 93 was what we had before. This year we hit 100. And yeah, it's rough, but so far so good.
And Talma, you know, one thing DJ continued to mention, and I think you'll agree, this couldn't go on without the volunteers.
Oh, we have tons and tons of volunteers, and not just the volunteers here at the gym. Everybody at home, everybody that helps me do stuff, paperwork stuff before. I have people that make burritos. My mom and Ruben stay at my house all weekend long. Nobody sees them at the gym.
Well,
Yeah,
and you have so much help.
Huge help. Yeah.
You know, I've been trying to help you all
community.
weekend, and you have so much help that I just had to grab the trash bags and just start picking up trash.
And that's the worst part, because who wants to pick up trash? So we have people that don't want to be here during the weekend, and people that'll come Sunday night or Monday and just clean the gym. And those are probably our biggest help, is all that dirty work. It's bad. The gym's bad afterwards.
Yeah.
But we do our best to return it back in the same shape.
I'm sure you guys do clean it up pretty well, because if you didn't, they wouldn't invite you back.
Exactly.
So
the school's been good with us too, you know, and we're usually pretty good about keeping it clean. And of course, DJ's a stickler on return the gym back to normal. So.
Yeah. So when you started this tournament, and if we get emotional, it's okay.
That's why I'm not a good public speaker.
And that's fine, because I might get emotional as well. You know, Matt Aguilera, a former teammate of your brother's, Jesse's, wrote an amazing write-up for the game program. And one thing really stood out to me, cousin, is it said here that Jessie doesn't stand for suicide. It'd be foolish to think that.
It's so
true.
But
we're here to bring awareness to mental health.
And it is, and I think nowadays, especially kids they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to say they're struggling. They don't want to. Who would have known Jessie was struggling? None of us knew.
No.
You know, he hit it very well. You know, we thought he had it all together, and I think that's the biggest thing is kids need to ask for help. And if one weekend a year brings all these kids together to have a great time, it's worth it.
And it's definitely a great time, cousin. You know, I've been here since Friday. And it's been nonstop fun for me, just sitting in the stands, talking with people I hadn't seen for a while.
A lot of people say that. Like, you see people you don't see for years, and then you see them, even if it's just for a few minutes here at the gym or the kids playing. There's a little boy that we always talk about. He's from Morenci, and he's young. And now he's in the, I think, 16 and up boys group. And he was probably 5 or 6 when we were at the bowling alley.
Yeah, when it all started over at the bowling alley. Yeah, I remember those days.
Kids,
yeah, and it's been really amazing to see this event grow over the years.
And it has. We started with 30 teams at the bowling alley, 30. And most of them were local. We had, I think, a couple of out-of-town teams. But for the most part, all the 30 teams were local then. And now, half our teams are out of town.
That's amazing. So, that's a great benefit for the whole entire city of Lordsburg.
And it is, and it brings a lot of people in, and people that have been here in the past, that don't live here anymore, come back, like you.
Yes.
Like, everybody comes back, so it's great. And we have a good time, we really do. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it.
Definitely.
Now, Eddie comes back because he wants to be,
because I'm the mayor.
Because he's the mayor.
I'm the mayor. I got to be real mayorish.
He's real mayorish.
You know what I mean?
And it was a good start by saying you had a statue and you didn't.
It's a good thing I don't have my headphones on. I didn't hear that.
Speaking like a true mayor. It's avoided. Oh, but when you listen to it later on, you will know. You will know.
Oh, yeah. Ace and I are big proponents of mental health as well. And, we always want to, make sure that people are taking care of themselves. So, we really jumped on board and wanting to promote this with you guys.
So many people don't talk about suicide, don't want to talk about mental health. And like Matt said perfectly, we're not making it sound to be a good deal. We're just trying to say there is help out there. There is people that are willing to do what they can. And it's not always sports, but if sports can help and keep you busy and bring that little bit.
Yeah, definitely. You guys can go to my Facebook page or my cousin Jamie's Facebook page, because we're always sharing the hotline, the suicide hotline, the other kind of help numbers that are out there. Because we've both been affected, not only by my cousin's brother, but we've had multiple friends.
Our community, our friends, yes, we've struggled a lot, and it happens way too often than it should or needs to, and it just, if we can save one kid, one adult, anybody, if it helps, it helps. So.
Yeah.
Now I got to ask that question. Has somebody came back later and said, you know what, thank you because of this,
You know what? I think more DJ than myself. DJ's really connected with the kids, being the high school coach and stuff. So he has connections to a lot of the kids, and I would say him more than I have heard from people.
Now, doing this, it obviously takes a lot of time from what you're doing, but is there anything else that you would rather not do, or rather do than this, or how it
Basketball is our life. Basketball is us. That's what we are. So probably not. Basketball is where we're at. So.
And it feels weird because Eddie can't hear us. He's just looking at us like the little dog with the
That's all I gotta say. I really
we snapped out
over here.
All right.
Cousin, another great thing that you guys have here is a great concession stand.
That's thanks to my mom.
And
my mom pulled it all together, and I have tons of local volunteers that help me with burritos.
and value price too, right? They didn't really go up on
Dr. Pepper addict right there. Yeah.
I'll stick to my Cokes.
And your mom has her world famous nachos.
Yep, and those go quick usually.
I know, I haven't even got to get any this weekend.
She's gone, so whatever's there is all she left.
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to be out of luck this time, but that's all right. I got to leave it for the other guests, like Ace there, who loves all the food and stuff, so. Yeah?
But thank you guys, I really appreciate you guys coming.
No, thank you. Thank you. Any other questions, Mayor?
No, I just want to thank you again for letting us do this here, for letting us, for me, it makes me feel a part of it.
You are.
It really does.
Everybody's a part of it.
Being able to, like I said, pick up trash yesterday, being able to just, make donations for other people, whatever, man. I just want to continue to help you guys in the future. You know, help promote this, help, you know, whatever I can do for you guys, cousin. You know, I just want to continue to do that. You know, is there anything that you want to say about this tournament that we haven't talked about yet?
Well, no, but I was just going to say that everybody's a part of it. Whether you're playing, you're volunteer, you're helping, you're in the stands, anybody that's here is a part of it. And we couldn't do it without the volunteers and everybody that comes, everybody that plays. So we're thankful for everybody. We really are.
Awesome. Well, you will have it again next year if everything goes, you know, in the world the way it's supposed to go.
Well, there's been 2 years since we started this that we weren't able to have it. In 2016, I believe, the gym was under construction, so we didn't do it. And then, of course, last year with COVID.
Yeah.
But since then, we've done it since 2008.
Yeah, and you know, do you see it getting any bigger? Do you see any more teams? I know at one point DJ mentioned putting a cap on the number of teams.
And you know what? 75 is a good number, and us being able to pull off 100 is great. So I say stick to 100, but I guarantee you if somebody wants in, DJ's going to let them in, because that's DJ.
Well, the way I see it is I believe that you guys can get 150 teams. I mean, I know that it'll be a lot more stress on you and DJ, but I know that you guys could pull it off.
You might have to go to the digital brackets if it's 140 teams.
I tried. But you know what we do with all this after? Throw it all away. All that work, I tell him. But he loves it.
No, you should make a big, like, laminate them and put them, like, in a big book. Like a huge book, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know where you're going to store it, but it'll be a big book.
So right now, right behind us, I don't know if people can see on there or if you can hear it, but there's a lot of great competition. And would you agree with me that the competition continues to rise every year?
In the men's bracket, oh my goodness, it's crazy. And on Sunday afternoon, it's amazing. If you like basketball, it's a place to be.
Yeah.
So Eddie, you got a year to get better in shape. I want you to dunk.
Okay.
I want you.
Just for the listeners to know and the people watching along, I did play in this tournament. We did not win a game.
This is the play.
Oh yes, by forfeit. We did.
No.
The executive said it.
It's not on the bracket. It's not on the record.
Typical.
All right. It's not in the record. It's not. Now remember, Eddie, if you don't win, you're out of the family. All right.
Whatever, man. That's all right. I'm gonna come back if it's on the weekend that I'm free. If I gotta take vacation, I'll take vacation. Well, I'll bring a team back, and I'm gonna show Ace. I'm gonna show him the Morelos of old.
Yep.
Hey,
Old school.
except for not the drinking part. Not the drinking part.
I sense a challenge. I might have to bring those photogs out here on that.
Bring what?
Los photogs team out here.
Whatever you gotta do, man.
Put us in the same bracket, please, yeah, so we can.
First game.
Awesome.
Yeah, cousin, again, this is awesome.
No, thank you guys for coming.
And you've done a great job. I know you get nervous about doing these
I'm not
things.
a good public speaker.
Yeah.
You went to DJ.
You've done a wonderful job.
But I did it without no F-bombs, so I'm
Hey,
good.
it's all right if you do.
What do you mean? There's fun. You can say fun.
We've had guests who do it all the time.
That's why we leave DJ to the public speaking, because I'm not good at all.
That is all good.
Again, it's a great event.
Thank you.
And can't wait to do it again.
Come
and
back.
just keep doing what you're doing, cousin. You're an amazing woman.
Thank you.
You know, as hard as you work for your children, and as hard as you work for all the darn children in North Spring.
They keep me busy.
All those years of your kids in high school.
I know.
Oh my God! Everybody knew where to go.
Yep,
Let's
they
go to
keep me busy.
DJs and Jamie's. They
Yep.
got food. They got blankets, whatever. You guys, I know you guys take care of all the kids. So
Thank you.
thank you so much, man. And
Thank you.
we'll keep on plugging this thing, okay?
Thank you for having us.
Definitely,
Thank
cousin.
you.
Love you so much.
Love you. Thank you.
And that was Jamie Diaz, one of the organizers of the Jessie Darnell 3-on-3 basketball tournament. Ace, what do you think of this? Is cool, huh?
It's you guys got to see this. I mean, it's a packed house here. I mean, literally, I was like, people are standing in front of the table, and I'm like, okay, what's maybe they can go sit on the bleachers, and all the bleachers are full. What a great event, here in the lovely New Mexico, looking at a state championship banner.
Yeah, the state champions, Triple Crown in 2016, 2017. They won football, basketball, and baseball.
And it's a very nice facility here. Very nice. Like I said, it's a beautiful thing, Eddie. It's a beautiful thing.
It is. We were trying to get the Lieutenant Governor of New Mexico, Howie Morales, but I think he slipped out on us. They can't find him. But I have more other guests coming up. I'm going to bring on a couple other guests with us here soon. But this is a great tournament. And there's actually action going on right behind us, huh?
There is action going on right behind us.
Yeah. They lost the phone there. Anyways, so yeah, there's action going on. The competition level is freaking outrageous. And like I said, I played and I'm going to be a little bit sore. But hey, it was fun. I didn't get hurt. Scored some points, got some rebounds. Like I said, the biggest thing for me is we had fun, and even people came up to us after our games and said that, wow, it looked like you guys were having fun. And that's what it's all about, Ace.
Did you have fun?
I'm still having fun.
You're having fun.
Oh, yeah, dude.
How's the body feeling, though?
It's all right now. Ask me tomorrow.
This segment is brought to you by Icy Hot.
Yeah. Did somebody come up to you and ask you for Icy Hot?
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Unfortunately,
so
I did not have Icy Hot. I only have the 23 lovely flavors of Dr. Pepper.
Hey, that's all you need in life. How about the cruise we took in Lordsburg earlier?
It was good. Lasted a whole 3 minutes. It was perfect. It's a beautiful thing. I'm just not used to it. Like saying when you're saying the restaurants closed, like they're not open on that day.
On Sunday.
Yeah, it's like what? Like
right?
Like what do you mean? Like
it's family time.
We can't go get food.
It's family time.
But we hungry.
So we get hangry.
So we have to learn how to cook then, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's right. Bro.
We spoiled in El Paso, folks.
Bro,
we spoiled. We spoiled. We are spoiled.
Yeah. So, we were going to get Howie Morales on. Hopefully we still can get him. But I do got another guest coming down. Former New Mexico State basketball player, Joe Garza.
Joe Garza.
Yeah.
Now, if my memory serves me right, Coach Benjamin was talking very highly of this gentleman. Am I right?
That's right.
That is right.
We did have him talk about Joe Garza on the Las Cruces Bulldogs.
That's right.
We're gonna have to ask him about that.
All right. It's. See, I got my memory.
Yeah, your memory is better than mine.
Even with the Dr. Pepper, my memory is still
way better than mine.
It's still pretty good. But just shout out to the folks here for the nice cold drinks and food.
Yeah, this is a wonderful time, wonderful event. Like I said, if you guys have never experienced the 3-on-3 Jessie Darnell basketball tournament, it will go on again next year. Whenever we do get that information, we'll be sharing it again. Because, like I said, record number of teams that played this year, 100 teams. And it's just a great event for a good cause. They give scholarships every year.
Oh, tell us more about the scholarships.
They give scholarships every year. What they use the entry fees are for the scholarships, and they go to a male, usually a male and female. But it looks like this last year, for example, they gave it to a Carissa de la Garza and a Joey Newman. And the proceeds go for their continuing education.
That is awesome.
There's a tournament program that they create, and there's the organizer, DJ Saucedo.
There he is. He's running around. He's running.
Oh man, and he does everything old school. Look at him. There he is. There he is.
Oh, where's he at?
we gotta give him waving over here.
There he is. There he is. Running around.
So he does everything so old school, and everything's handwritten.
Everything's handwritten. Show him. Go to the camera, Eddie, and show the.
This one right here.
Yeah, right there. That one. Show the. Look at all those handwritten right there. I mean.
Here comes our next guest.
We gotta set him up. We'll be right back with our next guest.
And we're back. We got a guest with us. One of the participants of the 3-on-3 Jessie Darnell basketball tournament here in Lordsburg, New Mexico. He's come a few times, but check it out. He also played college ball over at New Mexico State. He also played for one of our former guests, Coach William Benjamin. We got Mr. Joe Garza. Joe, welcome, man.
I appreciate you having me.
No, this is cool, man.
It's cool that we can connect out here in another city other than Las Cruces.
Ace, I used to do his stats.
You used to do his stats?
Yeah.
Was he fair? Was he fair with your stats?
I mean, I could have averaged a little more points if he could have helped me out.
Right. Or like the assist. Hey, I touched that ball. I touched it out there.
I asked my caller, are you sure there was an assist by Joe? No
Right.
assist by Joe? And
I was out there. It looked like he tipped it. He might have tipped the pass.
Hey, Joe, thanks again, man, for joining us. What are you up to these days? I know you got your college degree, right?
Right. I got my degree. I graduated in 2018. I got my degree in biology. I'm an environmental scientist in Las Cruces, and that's what I wanted to do. That's what I set out to do. Basketball was a little side thing that I happened to be okay at.
That's cool, man. That's cool. So you're saving the environment for us, right?
Right. I'm trying.
There we go. We need that these days. Us humans are messy people. You know what I mean?
Now I got a question. Playing Division I basketball. One, how did that feel? And two, how was that level, change from high school to going to that speed in Division I?
I mean, the feeling it's one of the greatest feelings I've ever felt in my life. I mean, I wish everybody from Las Cruces that grew up in Las Cruces and played in high school there could experience what I experienced at New Mexico State. I mean, it was. We could sit here and talk about all day, like every single memory. I could do it all day, but no, it was really the greatest thing that I've done in my life. And just all the people that I was able to bring with me that helped me out, it was just a really special thing.
So taking a step back from college, we'll just go ahead and ride that bus right there. Taking a step back, you played there in Las Cruces, over at Las Cruces High School, correct?
Yes.
For like I said, we had a former guest of ours was Coach William Benjamin.
Yeah, when Coach Ben got the job, it was 2009, 2010 when he got that job. I was a freshman.
Oh.
So I came in the same time he came in as the varsity coach. So now I don't know. Like I said, he's the greatest thing in my life. He means so much to me. He's the reason for a lot of the success that I've had in basketball.
Wow.
Just the way he opened a gym for us, he was always there for us. And when I got ready to play at New Mexico State, I actually worked out at Cruces High. Coach Ben would open the gym for me and let me go in there. So all that success that I had, it all comes down to Coach Ben.
You talked about the success on the court, but knowing Coach Ben the way I do, and then bringing him on and the way he spoke about his program and the way he does things, I would think that success also led off the court.
Right.
Just so much hard work.
Right. It's Coach Ben's guy. He's the hardest working guy. He cares so much. He won't say that he does.
Yeah.
And he won't describe himself as someone who cares like that, but he really cares from the bottom of his heart about his players, about his program, about what he does and how he goes about his life.
Yeah, he was such an awesome guest for us. We had a great time with him, and I wish Las Cruces Bulldogs nothing but luck, and also the Aggies, man. Any predictions about how the Aggies are going to be looking coming up here in the
I mean, there's only one prediction: is we're going to win. That's what Coach Jans does. Is he wins. So I don't expect anything less this year. Anything less.
I've seen too many games there in the Pan American Center, sitting center court, that I cannot disagree with you.
It's got a new floor.
Yeah.
It's got a brand new floor.
What do you think about that look?
What's that?
The new floor.
The new floor looks great. It looks awesome. I think that it brings more attention to the court. The logo's different in the middle. It looks really nice. I might have to go out there.
Right. Do you have a favorite memory there in the Pan American Center?
Really, there was a moment before tip-off where I would really try and take a moment and stop and look in the crowd. I was able to see my parents, see my mom and my dad, and all the people that were there to support me, and in turn supporting the program because I was a part of it. There's just a special moment right there before the game actually started where I would look around and I would see everybody's face, and that means a lot to me.
As I can imagine, man, it's always a wonderful atmosphere there in the Pan American Center. My buddy Ace and I, we work in El Paso a lot. So you had to have played in the Don Haskins Center as well.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that experience?
The Don Haskins is a really nice arena. I love their arena. Everything's all orange. It gives you a real feel that you're there and UTEP. I mean, we went over there and we took care of business.
Whoa, you did? Dang it. Come on, Miners. Come on.
We did what we needed to do.
Got us.
But the Don Haskins, You know, it's one of those iconic places that's around here that doesn't get enough credit. I mean, people talk about the Pit, but the Don Haskins is a really nice arena to play in.
What is it about basketball that drove you into the game? You know, when you see like Kobe and Jordan, what does basketball mean to you out of that?
I don't know. I like the team aspect of the game. You really have to play together. The game looks really beautiful and nice when you all play together, and that's something that I enjoy about it. As far as favorite players, I'm gonna have to go with Dirk. Dirk Nowitzki's my guy, the Mavericks.
All right.
Obviously, I love Kobe. I'm a big LeBron fan as well. But the Mavericks are my team. You know, we got us one. So we're excited about that.
And he stuck with them all the way through it.
Right, and we got Luka now, so we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see what we do in free agency.
Yeah, we'll see. So back to the Jessie Darnell 3-on-3 basketball tournament. Tell us, how many times have you come here for this event?
I think this is my third time. Coming. I have a friend that's from Lawrenceburg. His name is Javi. He invited us out. Javi Dominguez.
Wonderful man.
Yeah, he's a great friend of mine.
Great dude.
He invited us out here to come play, and that year we won. I think it was 2019. We won. But no, this is awesome. DJ puts on a great show, great tournament, and it's indoors. I mean, I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled. I like to play indoor basketball, and that's what I like about it. But he puts on a great tournament. It's so well put together. It's really good.
So it being indoors compared to the Gusmacher, would you say it gives it some comp? Because the Gusmacher is one of the most well-known tournaments out there.
Right. And I don't hate the Gusmacher. I like the Gusmacher. The one at Ruidoso is great. Yeah. But I like to shoot the ball, you know. Yeah. And if I can eliminate the wind and the sun and all that kind of stuff, I would love to shoot the ball. And that's what this indoor tournament brings. Is you're able to shoot the ball. You know, you got good traction on the floor, and they got a great facility here in Lawrenceburg, so it's really nice.
And you being a Division I college athlete, what about the competition level here at this tournament?
It's high. I think, obviously, you got the Coleman brothers that come in here from Tularosa that are real good. You got guys that come from Phoenix. You got guys in Lawrenceburg that are really good. Yeah. You get a different group of people that come to this tournament, but the competition is high.
And you talked about DJ running it's a top-notch event for me. I believe that. Talk about the little things that they do here that kind of stick out to you. For us, it's the brackets up here, the written brackets. That's
right. And it's really the hospitality that's so good. Everybody is so nice. The players come and they help out. Former players come and help out. Like you said, they got brackets all over the place. Everything is on time, which is beautiful. Yeah. They do a great job of keeping everything on time. You never have to wait for your games. And everybody's real cool and nice. But they're just on top of everything throughout the whole day. Throughout both days, they're very on top of their stuff.
Oh yeah. You know, on Friday, at the end of it all, I asked DJ how things were looking, and he said they finished 4 minutes late.
Right.
The whole day.
Right.
4 minutes late. So that's the kind of event that it is here. If they hosted it, which I think they're going to host again next year, do you think you'll probably come back?
Yeah, we'll see. I'm getting old. I feel old.
Oh, come on, man.
They might be doing an older league, so okay.
For people like me, Joe. People like me, man.
If they do the over the hill league, I think I might. They need to separate. Give me another over the hill league.
Yeah.
And I'll play.
I don't need these 20-year-old dunkers on us,
Right. I'm getting old.
Yeah, definitely. Joe, we appreciate you joining us. Like I said, I just wanted to get you on for a few minutes, talk about this whole event, talk about your career a little bit, and thank you so much, Joe.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you coming out.
Yes, sir. We'll see you around, brother.
Yes, sir.
And we're back here at the Jessie Darnell 3-on-3 basketball tournament in Lawrenceburg, New Mexico. My name is Eddie Morales with the Sports and More podcast. We got us another guest, another big guest, Ace.
Hey, he's really showing his pull here.
Dude, I mean, we're going worldwide or national, and definitely New Mexico. Definitely, we got
New Mexico.
Yes, sir. The Lieutenant Governor, Mr. Howie Morales.
It's so good to be here with you, Eddie. It's a wonderful event. I've tried to be a part of it for many years. Unfortunately, last year we didn't get to take in the event, but it's so good to be back and seeing all the activity that is taking place in beautiful Lawrenceburg High School.
Well, Mr. Morales, I know that you're always trying to do more and more for New Mexico. Talk about events like this that do something for a small town like Lawrenceburg, New Mexico.
You know, it's so valuable. Yesterday, I was actually in Mora, New Mexico, went up to Cuesta, but I wanted to make sure to be here this morning to show the support of what this means, not only for New Mexico, but especially for local communities. As you see, more activity, more engagement is so critical to having a more healthy, well-rounded life in New Mexico. So I'm so grateful that this event has taken place for so many years, especially now coming after COVID, with it having an impact on so many families across the state. These are the type of activities that bring us back to some type of normal life.
Definitely. And there was two things as you were talking that I was thinking of. First of all, the wonderful economic impact that can go on for not only Lordsburg, but all of Hidalgo County. Talk about something like that, how things like this can help the small communities.
They go a long way. One is that you're bringing people in with something that they want to do. And in New Mexico, we've seen that families support youth activities. And that's exactly what we're seeing. But, when I drove in, I flew into Hurley this morning, drove to Lordsburg, and I saw one thing that I noticed was that the gas stations are full. People are putting gas, people buying snacks, groceries. Of course, we have the great concession stand here, but it really does bring a lot of much-needed revenue from the outside into the community, but also gives people from the local area something to do as well.
And then the other thing that, as you were speaking, that I was thinking of, how you said they've come back to some kind of normalcy, is the togetherness of a community like Lordsburg. And talk about what that means for not only Lordsburg, but all the small communities across the state of New Mexico.
That's exactly what I've seen, and just having people, that's what makes New Mexico so special, is that when you have people that move away and they come back, they miss that hometown feeling. They miss the connectivity, the cultures, the familias, and that's what today's event really does bring in. When I was in Mora yesterday doing the parade, celebrating their fiestas, it was the same exact feeling. Bring people together because we are one community, we are one state, and wonderful opportunities and activities like this do exactly that.
That's so cool, man. You were up there with all my norteño friends up there, and now you're here back with the sur, but it's like you said, we're all New Mexican.
We are. We're all one state. That's what the Zia symbol represents, is that we're all connected under one sun. And great opportunity to see, not only on a personal level where I can see my daughter get a chance to play, I can see many people, even those that have graduated and come back to take part of this. And to keep in mind what the money is being used for, great causes that are going to be benefiting from the use of these dollars that are raised, but also keeping in remembrance of Jessie Darnell and what he meant to this community, and how we can all learn to ensure that we embrace one another.
And you brought up, Jessie Darnell, and what a tragedy. He was my cousin, and I was talking with Jamie. It's not that we're trying to promote suicide. We're trying to bring awareness to mental health. What kind of things are being done here in New Mexico to help mental health and people who need to get help for mental health?
There's so much the need that's out there. Just on Friday, before I went up north, I actually was here in Lordsburg once again, meeting with the Health Council and finding ways to address substance abuse, address depression, mental health, behavioral health issues. And so the community's really coming together to address that. And I think it's important that we continue to find ways to help people through their struggles, because we don't know what those struggles are. But if we know that we can have support systems in place, that'll go a long way. And when you look and see what this particular tournament means, I just talked to a mother a little while ago who was so grateful that her daughter, all her kids were playing. This was the first activity that they've had, not only with COVID, but they lost their grandfather a few months ago.
Oh, wow.
They didn't want to do any activities, they didn't want to do any sports, but because this was being provided, this gave them an opportunity to once again step on the court and feel that life can go on, but to remember and never forget those people who have been part of our life.
Oh, definitely. So you said you have your daughter playing.
I do. She's played in this every year. Looking forward to, she plays at 320, I believe, in the championship. So really looking forward to seeing her out there again.
What is her age?
She's on the 12 underage group, so it's going to be good, again, to be part of this. And more so is just giving the kids an opportunity to get out there, be engaged, and really show what it is that they love.
That's cool, man.
You see that, Eddie? You got to get to the championship, because Eddie played this morning, but he kind of struggled, But next year, there's next year.
That's right. So I just want to know how you feel tomorrow after we come back. That's the big question of the next day.
Don't worry,
how we feel.
this next segment is sponsored by Icy Hot. No, I'm just kidding. I wish it was. But like you said, seeing events back. What do you say to those that are wanting to try to put on events for the youth? Because everybody still has those hesitation. But what advice do you have for them if they want to put on something themselves?
I'm a big promoter across the state, and just Friday I had a meeting with the tourism department, because when we talk about New Mexico True and the resources that are there, we can do advertising in San Diego, Chicago, San Francisco of how great New Mexico is, but we can't forget about these events, which may relatively be small, but they go a long way. So providing support for all these little events are so important. It doesn't take much resources, but the small resources that can come in to help the organizers of events such like this will go such a long way. So I'm going to keep promoting that at the state, that we invest in the duck races, we invest in Jessie Darnell tournament, we invest in the chili fiestas, we invest in those type of things, because that's what brings people to our state year in and year out.
That's awesome. Those are so many great things. I was really excited last week. I think it was last week when the shuttle launched from the spaceport, and a commercial shuttle out in space, and that's gonna bring tourism, and just hopefully these continue to grow in New Mexico, and I believe they will.
They will, and that was definitely a huge move forward for the state. We finally saw the first launch. The whole world was looking at New Mexico, so that's great. And I think, again, it's a balancing approach. All those things that we can do to promote New Mexico across the world is key, but not to forget about growing New Mexico for those of us that live here and make home within our small communities. So I think it's a balancing approach that we can do with the taxpayer dollars that we have to be able to support these programs.
Definitely. One last question for you. When you were growing up, did you play basketball?
I did, yeah. As a matter of fact, I travel all around the country, talk about after-school programs, out-of-school time, because the reality of it is some students are motivated by the academics, others are motivated by the athletics. When you can have one fuel the other, you get an opportunity to get that high school diploma, go on and get a post-secondary degree or get some type of training. That's important right there. So when I share my story, that I wasn't really into the reading, writing, and math as an elementary student, but I had a teacher, a fifth grade teacher, Mr. Fred Baca, who would open up the gyms for us on Saturdays to go in there and to engage in what we love doing, playing basketball. And in turn, that helped us to understand grades are important for you to be able to participate. So it goes hand in hand, and just grateful that we can see so many smiles out here.
And where did you go to school at?
I went to school in Silver City, graduated from Silver High School, proud Mustang.
Wow,
yeah,
Silver
went to Western,
City.
played baseball there, and then got a chance to coach in the local community. So
that's
grateful.
so awesome, the Mustangs. Yeah, I was up there in Silver City the other day. That place is growing too.
Yeah, a lot of movement. We hope that we can continue that. But again, recognizing we're in a region here that we all need one another. So what's important in Grant County is also important for Hidalgo County, Luna County, Catron County, and even extending out to Johnona County. Because here in the Southwest region, we can all feed off each other's success.
Oh, definitely. And I've noticed that in this event alone, because you see teams coming from Las Cruces, coming from Silver City, coming from even Arizona, and they're all just coming together. We just had Joe Garza, a former NMSU basketball player, I'm sure you know, talking about how amazing it is to see other people from Las Cruces in Lordsburg. So it's amazing, everything you just said there.
It really is, and again, it couldn't happen without the sponsors, the organizers, people like you who promote the events. Thank you so much. I look forward to bigger and better opportunities that the state can partner with each one of you.
Well, Mr. Morales, thank you so much. Ace, anything else?
Yeah, it's just so refreshing to hear that, in the words of the late Mr. Jones, he always said, if you do it for the right reasons, things will all, it'll all take place. And, just so refreshing to hear that, because like you said, the youth is the future.
Yeah, thank you. And it was, with the organizers here, from the very beginning, the right reasons has been surrounded around love. And there's no more powerful connector than love. And that's what I see today. Love of the game, love of our community, love of our state, and in remembrance of loved ones that we've lost.
Amen to that. Amen to that, Mr. Morales. Thank you again so much. We really appreciate it. And we're back for another edition of the Sports More Podcast. We are here in Lordsburg, New Mexico for the 12th annual Jessie Darnell 3-on-3 basketball tournament, and it's a wonderful, wonderful experience. We got ourselves another guest, Ace.
Uh-oh.
We got Mr. Skeeter Lassiter. Skeeter, welcome, man.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thanks for bringing me on,
how you doing, man?
Doing good.
You're
bro.
looking good, dude. You're big, man. I thought I was getting big, Ace. I thought I was big, bro.
See, Skeeter, he thinks because he lifts things up and picks them up that he's Mr. Buff Guy, but
I'm trying to get this big, man. Look at that, dude. Skeeter, you grew up here in Lordsburg, right?
Yes, sir.
How was that? What kind of experience was that for you, man?
Honestly, it's an experience that not a lot of people will get. Like, now that I'm going to college, I see a lot of people that are from Albuquerque. They don't have the same like tight-knit community that like I kind of had, like where I could just go walk around everywhere, ride my bike everywhere, and then like everything was like safe and people knew who you were. Sports is a big thing. As far as like a lot of people are like one sport, and then here it's just like athletes. It's not really you do one sport, you just do every sport that there is. You try to just get involved in everything.
And you played in all sports here, right?
Yeah.
Which one was your favorite?
Honestly, they're just all different. Like baseball is like a lot more calm, and then you just gotta be more mentally prepared. Football, you just gotta attack it right away, and then basketball is a lot more finesse. So it's just all different.
Cool, man. Cool. So then, I know you're in college now, right? And you're going to New Mexico Tech?
Yes, sir. New Mexico Tech.
What are you studying there?
Chemical engineering.
Chemical engineering. So now you're not only athletic, you have some brains.
Yeah,
because I know all the smart people go there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Ace, I don't know if you or I would have made it. Socorro, Loris, I don't know.
I'm on the doctor plan for a bachelor's, but it's a long story.
So you're going to be an engineer of some sort?
Yeah,
chemical
definitely.
engineer, something like that?
Chemical engineer,
wow.
sir.
Well, where did you get that interest in that field? Like
in that field, just like I think just growing up, I always knew I had this type of just like nick of like seeing things and then how things should be arranged, kind of. And I just thought engineering. As far as chemical, I really wasn't sure what type of engineering. And I just know like mechanicals, like there's too much people in it, so I wanted to like diversify myself. So just be different.
Awesome.
Also, while you're out there at college, you play some sports, don't you?
Yeah. So, like I said, coming from a sports background, like being an athlete, you kind of just. At first, I was there. I chose Tech because I was like, I don't want to get in trouble. Smaller school, can't really do nothing. I'll be good. Just stick to my education. But you're just an athlete, and then I was always that's all I do is really hit the gym, school. And then the rugby coach came and talked to me and was like, hey, just come out for one practice. I was like, no, it's not really my thing. Yeah.
Wow.
Rugby. I was like, I really don't know the rules or nothing. He's like, just come out for one. So I went out for one, and then when I went out, I ended up doing like pretty good at practice. We like scrimmage. He's like, hey, we have a game tomorrow, so I'll give you a couple of minutes. I was like, I don't even got cleats. He's like, and then one of the teammates was like, I'll go buy you cleats tonight. So they went to Albuquerque, bought me cleats, and then I played the next day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then that led to you playing a season, and at the end of the season, what happened?
We went to the national championships in New Orleans. It was pretty sick.
And what was that experience like? How many games did you play? Win, lose? What happened out there?
So it was 4 games total. First game we lost, so we got sent down to like the shitty fields, pretty much, like not good. And then we worked our way back up, and we ended up kept winning, but we got second. But
wow, runners up, national runners up.
Yeah. So,
wow. That's amazing, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
And would you say it's more brutal, more rough, more intense than football, something like that? I don't know. How would you compare it to football?
It's very different because it's fast paced. It's like nonstop. It's almost like you just go constantly going. Because football, you have time to go a break and you know who you're going against at all times. Like it's usually one-on-one matchups. Yeah. But for rugby, it's just you're constantly going, throwing it back, running. Like growing up, I was a running back, and then I got too big, so I had to be lineman. But there, it's like mix of both worlds. You play linebacker, you play running back, you do everything.
Wow.
So,
now, what's that brotherhood been like? Because I have a couple friends that play rugby, and the brotherhood of just playing in that is just unreal.
Okay, yeah, I get that question. So yeah, that's like another thing. A lot of my friends that I knew missed was having that brotherhood, that like championship mentality, and I honestly had missed that. And when I went back to going playing rugby, I had that feeling again because we were in the hotels, we're all with each other, it was all laughing games. Before games, it was a totally different experience between high school and college. Was we got together, we even did like meditations together, and then like yoga sessions. Like we not only were we getting our bodies right, we're getting our minds right too. So that was like a different experience too.
Wow.
Now, how old are you?
I'm 19.
19. So not yet. So from what I'm being told, like say you have like there's a argument during the game or whatever. No matter what, at the end of the game, you go to the bar, you buy the dude a beer, and it's done. Like no matter what, you can throw blows on the field or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the end, you go to the bar, you buy the other dude a beer, and that's just the brotherhood on that.
Yes,
you know, I mean,
what happens on the field, like you stay on the field.
Yeah.
You walk off. As long as you leave everything out there, you should have come away walking with a lot of emotions.
Yeah.
So that's how I think of it.
Wow.
I just couldn't do the short shorts. I'm sorry. I just can't do the short shorts. You know. But not that short. No, man. They up there gonna be just throwing, picking them up. I'm like, no, I'm good.
Rugby shorts are even smaller.
They're smaller, man. They
There you go. You don't
Hey,
even want to wear pants.
Hey, but rugby's really good because it's technique. Like on the tackles, Eddie, like you have to do it. You can't do no cheap shit. Like let's talk about tackling, like some real tackling.
Yeah, it was intense because I didn't know the rules at first, so I was just relying on my teammates to tell me like, hey, go attack. That's your guy. But I mean, being an athlete, you just figure it out. You just go out there and ball out.
Cool. So back to the Jessie Darnell 3-on-3 basketball tournament. You're playing this year. You already mentioned that. Don't you also volunteer a little bit?
Yeah, I volunteer. I mostly ref like the younger kids.
Okay,
games,
so you do some reffing.
Yeah, I usually just ref.
And what's that like? It's you do the young kids, so it's probably not too intense. It's a lot of fun.
No, it's not too intense. I just let them really play. Because I used to ref for like the PAL games too, so I kind of had experience with that.
So I know you've always been a giver of the community, Skeeter, because I know you and your family very well. So what does that mean to you to give back to the community and to an event like this?
It's like one of the things that everybody should be honestly looking forward to, because like this is a community that raised me, so I should be helping to raise like the younger kids. So like. Because I mean, DJ and Jamie, they'll get old too, so somebody else is gonna have to step it up later on.
Definitely.
And then I'll get old eventually, and then the next people have to step it up. So it's just like showing that you gotta like give to get, kind of.
That's awesome, man. Well, we thank you for joining us. You have your own podcast too, right?
Yeah, a little bit. I tried it a bit, just because I was so bored after school, and I'm so used to like being involved in everything that I dabbled in it a little bit.
Okay, what was that? What was your podcast called, or what did you cover in it?
Honestly, I don't remember what it was called, and honestly,
hey, don't worry. I don't remember my name, so it's all good. It's
But honestly, I was just trying to cover like different people's lives as far as like everyday people mostly.
Okay.
So the first one was with Coach Bisa, and I just did an interview with him talking about
that was a great episode, by the way.
Yeah, appreciate it. And next one was just with one of my friends, because I was trying to get like the struggles was like I had a lot of people that wanted to be on it, but trying to figure out the times.
Yeah.
I mostly want to do an episode with teachers, like like how they've been teaching through like the whole pandemic and stuff. But yeah, stuff didn't work out. I'm busy with school, but it taught me a lot too, as far as like knowing speaking skills. Like podcast is a lot harder than people think, I would say. So
definitely, especially when you have a partner like mine who bullies you all the time.
I'm not a bully. He's an intern.
Yeah.
He's an intern.
I'm an intern.
He's an intern.
All right. Hosting my own show, and I'm the intern of the thing. So I get it, bro. And Skeeter, bro, you're an awesome dude. Very proud of everything that you do. Cubs fan.
Yes, sir.
And just like with all the family, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, so I appreciate everything
no
you
problem.
do, bro.
Thanks for having me on.
And your parents are awesome, man. And thank you, Skeeter, so much.
No problem. Thanks so much.
And we're back for one final segment of the Sports and More podcast with your host, Eddie Morales. This is the Jessie Darnell 3-on-3 basketball tournament edition. And we're going to wrap it up with the guy who started it all here, Mr. DJ Saucedo. Welcome back, D.
I'm back.
You're back. You're barely back, huh?
Barely back.
Yeah, JD, I know you're fast and furious right now. Tell us about the turnout.
Awesome, biggest turnout of our 12 years. It's been great. Knock on wood, no major incidences yet. We're a little bit behind schedule, but I have my schedule break coming up, so we're going to be right back on schedule.
You'll get right back, huh?
Right back at 2:40.
Cool. How's the competition?
Holy moly, have you seen those guys? And the girls, and the kids. Right, on Sunday, everybody that's playing each other is competitive because they're playing at their level, but the top levels are awesome, man.
So how did Eddie do? Because I got here late.
Well, he got the most votes for MVP so far.
Hey, because he was picking up that garbage like the champ, right? Right.
Yeah, I mean, literally in the stands and on the court, they call me the trash man.
So how was it getting 100 teams? That's no easy task.
That's a headache. I had to take vacation just to get this put together. We started on Sunday, and we got it put together in 4 days, I guess.
Hey, but the handwritten stuff.
Tell me that's not a good touch.
It's a good touch. Awesome. Now, if you go 140 teams, you might need to get to the digital.
If I go 140, I'm going to quit.
But no, it's awesome. Like I said, the place looks good. The competition. I mean, it looks like everybody's having a great time. It gets a little rough down there, but hey, that's basketball. That is basketball.
Yeah,
that is basketball.
But you're gonna see a special quality of basketball. A little rough, but it's clean basketball too at the same time.
Hey,
it's clean basketball.
It's wonderful stuff. D, one last question. Will you have it next year?
What did Jamie say?
she said it's all on you. She said it's all on you.
We are. Come on.
I guess you guys are going to have it. And we're definitely going to be promoting it again next year, D.
Yes, sir.
We love this thing.
Appreciate it.
You know, I put the backdrop up and I was like, look.
No, it's because he has his picture on there.
Right in the middle.
But guess what? Hey, but my big head's blocking it, so you can't see it. So, all right. But we appreciate it.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you for coming.
Great event. Great event.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
And we're back. That was the director of the tournament, the gentleman who puts this thing all together, Mr. DJ Saucedo, giving us a shout. Oh, there's my mom. Hi, Mom.
Oh, we're gonna have a special guest right here.
Yeah.
Do you want
won't join us.
Do you want to come on in? Oh. So if he's the mayor, are you the governor? There it is.
That's my mother right there, stopping by to say hello. But yeah, man, a great event. So make sure you check it out next year, and you can come join the tournament. Ace, we can come out again, man. This would be awesome.
I plan on it as long as nothing else is going on. But
yeah,
if they have that elder league, you know,
you're gonna get your brother in.
Yeah, my brother. But he'll be on another team. Sorry.
No wonder if we can convince like Colin to get a team together.
We're calling you, Colin. Colin.
There it is, man.
Like what? Like Scottie Pippen. Come on, Colin. Come on, Colin.
White men can jump.
Hey, Colin can probably dunk. I think he can dunk. He can dunk. George used to play too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, George used to play too.
I would hate to post George up, dude.
Why?
Because he's big.
Are you afraid? You're a man like, oh, that guy's big. That team's big. They're gonna win.
No,
come on, don't matter about the height.
He's big.
And
I can push him around. George, don't never mind, George. I didn't say that. Hey, make sure to follow us on Facebook. Search for Sports.
Not Instagram.
Not Instagram yet. But we got a ton of stuff, great stuff on our Facebook page.
It is, and I got my little autograph basketballs here. Should I get him to sign it?
I mean, I am the host. I mean, you know. Can I sign it on
Let's see his signature. Let's see his Mickey Mouse signature here. All right.
I am kind of, the mayor.
Folks, he got lucky because he brought the lieutenant governor on there for once. All right. There it is. Oh, that signature? I don't know. The value went down, folks. The value went down.
We also have a Twitter page, Sports and More POD. Make sure you go. Definitely get to our YouTube page, Sports and More Podcast. Press that subscribe button and stay up to date on our Facebook page because we think we're going to have one more little giveaway pretty soon. So you don't want to miss that. And Ace, Glad you came down, man.
It was good. It was fun. It was fun.
Let's wrap this thing up and.
He's kicking me out, folks. They're kicking me out of New Mexico already.
No, we got to catch the championships.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We got some championships going on here very soon. And
The championships that Eddie didn't qualify for.
It's all right.
But
we got next year. We're going to come back with a vengeance.
Next year, folks.
I'm gonna recruit UTEP Miners and NMSU Aggies.
Cheater.
And we're going to win this thing. You heard it right here. The Sports and More podcast team will win it next year.
Wow. All right, we'll see. We'll see. But overall, great turnout here. Great hospitality, great food, great people. Great event.
Yeah, definitely a great event. I can't wait for the next one. So thank you, everybody, for joining us here today on the Sports and More podcast, and we will catch you next time.
See ya.